And we have started rolling again with Old Greg bringing the ball up top, guarded by Trevor Martin. Come on, Old Greg. Ball goes to Harrison Hughes on the right side. Harrison Hughes looking for Alex Sheeman, can't find him. Ball goes back to Old Greg. Old Greg over to Stephen Meringue. Hey, Stephen's here. Ball goes to Old Greg, guarded by Trevor Martin. Ball goes to Harrison Hughes. Harrison Hughes over to Alex Sheeman on the right side. Sheeman looking for a lane, gets in the goal, blocked by Brian Rath. Hey, Stephen, what'd you get here?
215.
That's what we like to hear, nice and tardy. Trevor Martin brings the ball up. Freeman's always tardy. Ball goes to Trevor Martin. Martin guarded by Jonathan Hughes. Colton Jang guarded by Hughes. Tries to step through. Goes in. Ball goes over to Trevor Martin. Martin. And the ball is almost stolen, but it is tipped by Minnie Gong. And the ball goes back to Jonathan Hughes. Hughes. Ball goes over to Harrison Hughes. Ball goes over to Alex Sheeman. Sheeman. Backhand. No goal. Blocked by Brian Rath. And Sophie Lexon brings the ball up. Lexon. Ball goes over to Jang. Jang, looking to cross over Jonathan Hughes, can't find anything. Ball goes back to Trevor Martin. Martin looking for Colin Bennett on the left side. Ball goes to Jang. Jang with the jump fake and throws it right to Minnie Gong. Lateral, Colton, lateral. Old Greg brings the ball up. Guarded by Trevor Martin. Fun fact about Old Greg, he took home economics. Made a crumble. Ball is almost intercepted by Colton Jang and is tipped, and the ball goes to Brian Rath. Rath up to Trevor Martin. Martin over to Jang. Jang. And can't find a shot. Penalty shot awarded for Colton Jang. Oh my God. Colton Jang with the free shot. Shoots, no goal. Ball goes over to Matt Gong. Gong guarded by Colton Jang. Colton shoots like Lucker. Ball goes over to Sheeman. Sheeman back to Gong. Gong can't find a shot, goes over to Stephen Meringue. Meringue blocked by Brian Rath. Brian Rath doing an excellent job in goal thus far. Sophie Lexon facing off with Matt Gong. Makes a smart decision to try to not dribble around Matt Gong. The ball goes to Trevor Martin on the right side. He has Colton Jang on his right as well. Colton crosses through. Behind the back. Ball is blocked by Alex Sheeman. Ball goes to Gong. Gong brings the ball up. Throws it up in the air to Sheeman. Sheeman over to Harrison Hughes. Hughes blocked by Brian Rath. Ball goes to Trevor Martin. Trevor Martin brings the ball up. Martin crosses over Bailey Wu. The ball is almost stolen by Harrison Hughes, but recovered by Trevor Martin. Ball goes to Colin Bennett. Colin Bennett guarded by Harrison Hughes. Ball goes back to Trevor Martin up top. Martin streaks through. No goal. Oh. Jeez. Matt Gong brings the ball up, guarded by Trevor Martin. Pro hop through, goal. Matt Gong with another impressive goal. Ball goes over to Trevor Martin up the left side. Back to Colton Jang. Jang with Matt Gong right behind him. Ball goes back to Trevor Martin on the left side. Ball goes over to Colin Bennett. Bennett. And that will be counted as a goal. Ball goes over to Alex Sheeman. Alex Sheeman dribbles the ball up the court. Ball goes back to Matt Gong. Gong. Ball is stolen by Colton Jang, recovered by Matt Gong. Brian Rath. Use it down. Intercepted by Harrison Natone. Natone over to Alex Sheeman. Sheeman has Gong wide open on his right side. Gong. Lobs it in. Well, that's one way to do it. Brian had his number right there. Colton Jang with the ball guarded by Matt Gong. Ball goes over to Lexon. Lexon fakes a shot. Oh, down low to Trevor Martin. Martin. That was a five-hole backhand.
No, Kyle Ark. No goal.
No goal called by James Poling. Scores currently 2-9. The Barracudas lead. Ball goes over to Matt Gong. Matt Gong guarded by Sophie Lexon and Colton Jang. Sheeman looking for the backhand, can't find it. Loses the ball briefly, but recovers it. Looking to drive through. Goes up in the air, can't find it. Ball goes back to Harrison Natone. We're gonna wait a sec for Sheeman to get his glasses back on. And we're back in business. Alex Sheeman has his glasses back on. Matt Gong with the ball back to Sheeman. Sheeman, goal. And the score's currently 10-2. The Barracudas lead. Jang goes behind the back on Gong. Almost crossed him over, the ball is almost stolen. Ball goes across to Trevor Martin. Martin on Bailey Wu. Martin gets in the arc, goal. Another goal for Trevor Martin. Trying to bring the Fireballs back from a 7-goal deficit. Old Greg brings the ball up. 2:45 remaining in the half. Jonathan Hughes facing off with Colton Jang. Ball goes to Harrison Natone. Natone guarded by Lexon. Ball goes over to Jonathan Hughes. Hughes looking for the oop with Bailey Wu. Can't find it. Hughes fakes a shot. Ball goes to Wu. Wu fakes the backhand. Goes over to Jonathan Hughes. Hughes fakes on Colton Jang. Almost loses the ball. Ball is recovered by Bailey Wu. Wu, no goal. Trevor Martin has a wide open Colton Jang. Can't get it to him. Ball goes over to Sophie Lexon. Timeout is called by the infamous Fireballs. Any comments, Nick?
This is better than the first quarter.
Not saying much.
Not saying much.
Can you hold this and text back to my dad?
Yeah.
So close to an in the arc, she was took a step back because she's going to go straight back, but she just went.
I almost accidentally blew a celebratory whistle when
Trevor did that fifth hole run.
I don't know what fifth holes are.
In between the legs.
Oh.
That was so sick.
Yeah. No, but yeah.
I was so sad.
On the last score when they got 3 points.
Oh yeah.
I was like, that's great. I'll blow my whistle and celebrate. and then I was like, no, I can't do that.
Can't do it.
I'm telling you, the only thing to neutralize minigong all the Fireballs need is someone who throws hard.
Yeah.
Because Colton shoots like this and he doesn't throw hard enough.
Yeah, Colton's shot is not looking as good as it did last year. Yeah. Sheeman is on fire with the defense. Sheeman's on pace to obliterate the blocked shots record. I think he's already leading the league overall. I think after today, it's going to be off the chain.
There's 3 PSHL Asian super athletes, and they're all here today.
There's 4.
If you count Jared. Oh, Newton.
Jarrett, Colton, Gong, and Newton.
I was counting Honda.
There's 2 gongs.
Oh, Honda. Yeah, Honda. There's a lot of Asian super athletes. Bailey Wu too, and Diddy Gong, of course. Bailey's really good.
Diddy Gong's on his way.
Bailey's not an offensive threat, but he's a turnover machine.
Yeah. Well, you know, yeah.
Yeah.
He also makes excellent egg rolls.
Yeah. All right. Hey, here you go.
No, it's true. His parents own a restaurant. All right. Trevor. And we're about to get started again. The Fireballs trying to come up with a strategy to counteract the Barracuda's phenomenal play right now. And Trevor Martin brings the ball up. Ball goes over to Brian Rath. Brian Rath facing off with Jonathan Hughes. Ball goes over to Brian Rath. Rath dribbles through. Goal. Excellent goal by Brian Rath. Fireballs are going to need a lot more of that if they're going to come back from this one. Alex Sheeman brings the ball up. That's true. Sheeman tries to dribble around Gong. Jang can't find it. Ball goes over to Gong. Gong guarded by Martin. Gong can't find a shot. Goes back to Harrison Hughes. Hughes over to Sheeman. Intercepted by Trevor Martin. Rath and Jang take off. Trevor Martin. Ball's back to Sophie Lexon. Sophie Lexon, who has no open options right now. Ball goes to Brian Rath. Rath barely saves it from going out of bounds. Facing off with Jonathan Hughes. Ball goes over to ball goes over to Jang. Jang facing off with Harrison. Takes a step through, over to Jang. That was 3, dude. Huh.
He took a fourth one right at the end.
Oh, really?
Like, as he was doing it.
Old Greg brings the ball up. Old Greg guarded by Jang. Ball goes over to Gong. Gong facing off with Colin Bennett. Tries to get in. Can't find one. Ball's tipped. Ball goes to Harrison Hughes. Goes to Alex Sheeman. Sheeman guarded by Jang. Ball goes back to Harrison Hughes. Hughes dribbles it through. Can't find it. Trevor Martin takes off. And the pace has been ordered to slow down by Colton Jang. Trevor Martin, Brian Rath, Colin Bennett, and Colton Jang looking to take advantage of a 3-on-4 opportunity here. Ball goes back to Brian Rath. Rath. Fireball's got a free pass out of the side contact from the circle. Brian Rath gets the ball up as Matt Gong finally comes back on defense. Ball goes in the air. Martin. And the alley-oop is failed horribly. Ball goes up to Matt Gong. Matt Gong brings the ball up. Ball goes up in the air. Alex Sheeman. Ball goes over to Hughes. Hughes over to Gong. Gong guarded by Jang and Bennett. Gong can't dribble through him. Pro hops through. Goal. .30 seconds remaining in the first quarter, or the first half. The score is currently 4-11. The Barracudas lead. Trevor Martin guarded by Matt Gong. Ball goes over to Colton Jang. Jang fakes the jump shot, shoots, no goal. Old Greg brings the ball up, guarded by Colton Jang. Passes it up. Harrison Hughes rocks it over to Matt Gong. Matt Gong almost loses it. Shoots, no goal. And that will conclude the first half. The score is currently the Fireballs 4, the Barracudas 11.